Matter of fact, in a storm is where we really find out what faith means and also what faith can do. Faith is able to be examined and developed in the midst of a storm. Church, a storm can be an unexpected sickness, a significant other leaving you, an unexpected death of a loved one, loss of a job, financial difficulties. There are many different categories of a storm. When the price of the meat is higher than the dope in the streets, that's a storm. When most of the folk who go to jail look like us, but most of the folk who make the laws don't look like us, that's a storm. When a lot of people live dependent in an independent country, that's a storm. But another thing to consider about storms is that some storms last longer than others. But people of God, the storms that we face should not worry us because we are riding with the one who created the light. We are riding with the one who created the wind. We are riding with the one who created the rain. The storms in our lives should teach us that not only Jesus is in the boat with us, but Jesus can control our storm. But in our text today, we see Jesus and his disciples in the midst of a storm. And they are in the midst of a storm as they are getting ready to go to the other side. But there are many interesting things for us to look at when we deal with Jesus and his disciples in the midst of an unexpected storm. First, Jesus told his disciples that it was time to go to the other side. And notice, Jesus was asleep when we look in the text. All right. Now, when the storm came, Jesus was resting. And at first, this bothered me because I was struggling with the fact of God going to sleep. What would life be like if God was asleep when we were in the midst of a storm? Just the thought of this is enough to make me tremble. It's uncomfortable enough for many of us to go through a storm with God. How could we possibly make it in a storm without him? And look at how the disciples are acting in a storm with Jesus. Just imagine how they would have acted if Jesus wasn't in the boat with them. Even though Jesus had performed miracle after miracle right in front of them and taught people what they could never learn by themselves, they were freaking out with Jesus in the boat. I want to say that Jesus can sleep and rest in the midst of our storm because he was around when the rain first watered the ground. He was around when the thunder first cracked. He was around when the wind first blew his breath. This was not Jesus' first time dealing with a storm. For instance, God told Noah it was going to rain for 40 days and 40 nights, and according to scripture, it did. God told Elijah that it would be a drought and there would not be any rain in the land, and according to the scripture, it did not. A storm is easy for God to control. You may say, okay, Reverend Young, I get that, but does God ever go to sleep? The word in Psalm says that he who keeps Israel never sleeps or slumbers. However, we must realize that in the person of Jesus, we are dealing with God wrapped in man's body. Jesus was full flesh and full spirit. Amen. He had the energy of God and also the energy of us. So that means he felt what God felt, but he also felt what we felt. So Jesus could look like he was asleep, but in reality, Jesus was not asleep. It's the same way when they thought they had took his life. He actually gave his life. Jesus said, no man takes my life from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have the authority to lay it down and take it back up again. This command I received from my Father. Matter of fact, Jesus even looked like he died, but we know that he still lives. This ought to bless somebody because it may look like Jesus is sleeping in your life. But I come to tell you, Jesus ain't sleep. You might think the door is closing in on your opportunity, but Jesus ain't sleep. It may look like the walls are crumbling down, but child of God, Jesus ain't sleep. It may look like the bottom is falling from under you, but Jesus ain't sleep. One of the things that I like in this text is that Jesus did not run when the storm came. He stayed right there with his disciples. Church, God won't run off on us when things start to go bad. Some folk run off on you at the first sign of turbulence or the first sign of trouble. Some folk run off the first time somebody disagree with them. Sometimes folk run off when they've been proven not to know everything. And the very moment they can't control the situation, they run off. But God can speak to the thing that we speak to him about. There is a power in speaking out about our issues and our storms. There's a certain freedom that you get when you speak out, because then things are in God's hand. When you go to the Lord and say, Lord, my back is against the wall, he'll get you up off that wall. When you say, Lord, I'm weak, the Lord can make you strong. When you say, Lord, I can't take no more, he will never put more on you than you can bear. And when you say, Lord, I am in a storm, he can be your shelter in the midst of a storm. The Lord can speak to anything and stop it. Some things, though, the Lord wants us to come to him about. Because it's some things that we can only speak about, but God can control. But when we speak to God about it, we acknowledge that he can speak to our storm and stop it. People of God, there is power in speech. Genesis said that when God created the world, he spoke and said, let there be light. When we spoke that we wanted to feed those who needed food, we look now and we have a community garden. We spoke that we were going to help folks get their records expunged. And through the grace of God, we helped 45 people get their records expunged. We even spoke that our children will have uniforms in our church. And by the grace of God, they will have uniforms for the next school year. There is power in what we speak. The disciples, though, did not realize how much power was in the word of Jesus. The words of Jesus can change an atmosphere. The word that Jesus speaks can calm a storm. The words of Jesus are here to bring comfort in stormy situations. When we feel like the world is overcoming us instead of us overcoming the world, we should remember that Jesus said, be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world. When folk try to make us feel like we are not worthy of being children of God, we should remember that Isaiah said, surely God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation. And when we feel like nobody loves us, we should remember, for God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth on him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. But church, some folk, when they speak, there is no power. You don't have confidence in nothing they say, because you see no results from what they say. But when Jesus speaks, it shall come to pass. God said he would be with me. God said he would be with me. Through the storm, through the rain, through sickness and in pain. God said he would be with me. In the book of Psalms chapter 107, it says, then they cried to the Lord in their trouble, and he brought them out of their darkness. He made the storm be still, and the waves of the sea were hushed. In our text in Mark is fulfilling prophecy. The storm was designed for Jesus to stop it. Yeah. Some of us should get happy out there because some of the storms that we go through are just a part of God's plan for our lives. Yeah. Some of our storms come to us so that we could be introduced to God's power. Yeah. How would I know that Jesus could speak to my storm if I never had to go through one? Yeah. But I don't worry when I have to go through a storm. Because I know that God made the wind. I know that God made the rain. I know that God made the thunder. I know that God made the lightning. And since he made it, I know that he has control over it. We should never believe more in our storm than we do in our Savior. We shouldn't believe in what was created more than we believe in who created it. Some of us wouldn't have came to God if it wasn't for a storm. So this Lord had to let a storm pop up in our lives to bring us closer to him. Some of us never would have prayed, but God let it storm on us. Some of us never would have helped anyone outside of us, but God let it storm on us. Some of us never would have been honest about our struggle, but God let it storm on us. But I also want us to take a look at something. The social science commentary of the Gospels said that showing fear openly, as the disciples did, was a serious loss of honor during this time for a man. Men during this time and in this area never would admit that they were afraid or not in control. These people lived in an honor and shame-based society. And for a man to admit fear, it would cause him to look like he wasn't a man. But notice, the disciples didn't care about that. The disciples were in a crisis. How many know that when you're in a crisis, you don't care how folks look at you? All you want is your problem solved. These men wanted the storm to end. And the wind and the seas were thought to be controlled by spirits. Not all of Israel believed that Yahweh controlled the weather. So Jesus had to show them. Jesus had to show them that he was much more than they thought. But ain't that just like us? Sometimes in our storms we find out that Jesus is a little more than we thought. Some of us didn't know he was a healer until he healed our body. Some of us didn't know he would provide until he paid all our bills. Even when we thought we would come up short, some of us had an increase. Some of us didn't know he was a way maker until he made a way out of nothing. Through our storms, we see who Jesus really is. But then during the storm, the disciples woke Jesus up. And Jesus rebuked the wind. And Jesus told them to be silent. The text says the storm ceased. The text says the storm stopped. The text says the storm ended. I'm so glad I serve a God who can control the storms. So I'm not worried if a storm comes, because I know the Lord can stop it. All I need for him to do is just to speak a word. Touch somebody and say, speak, Lord. I've seen the lightning flash. I've heard the thunder roll. I've felt sins breakers dashing, trying to comfort my soul. I've heard the voice of Jesus telling me still to fight on. He promised to never leave me, never to leave me alone. No, never alone. No, never alone. He promised to never leave me alone. but he'll help us to survive the storm.